Coffeezilla is right, Joe Rogan is wrong.
Coffeezilla also recently referred to Joe's podcast as the Jeffrey Epstein Experience.
Like, that's kind of fucked up. And Rogan turned that into, he's just a jealous, bitter man and a jealous, bitter comedian, and he's mad he isn't as popular as we are. It actually has literally fuck all to do with that. Oh, it's a substantive issue about how y'all motherfuckers helped usher in, I should say, fascism. Like, that's it. And he has to find a way, a narrative, a convenient narrative to build around that to exonerate himself. The fact of the matter is, Mark Maron is right, Joe Rogan is wrong. Coffeezilla is right, Joe Rogan is wrong. I'm right with my criticisms of him. He's wrong. He could build whatever sort of fucking, house of cards around that to protect his ego, but at the end of the day, we know exactly what you're doing, and deep down, he fucking does too.
Welcome to the Epstein Experience featuring J.D. Vance. The vice president has gone on the world's largest podcast to slip us some propaganda. All these powerful people who used to go try to spin stuff on cable TV have now realized this is the new place to sell your propaganda. And this is my problem with these types of interviews. Look, I don't think there's anything wrong with interviewing the vice president, but you have to take into account that he's not just a bro. He's not just your buddy, right? This is a guy who tells you he's not here to commentate. He's not here to give his real opinion. He's here to propagandize for what the president's agenda is.
Not just J.D. Vance, but also Joe Rogan, is because I think Joe Rogan knows that there's a clip out there where Epstein is talking to Michael Wolff, and Epstein says Trump was his best friend for a decade. I think he knows that. I think he knows that Trump was on the plane 8 times that we know of, and that he went to the island. I think he knows about the allegation that the first time Trump and Melania had sex was on Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile plane, the Lolita Express. I think he knows about the Katie Johnson allegations. Like, I think he knows a lot more than he lets on, and he just doesn't bring it up on air because now he's part of the club. And that's why Rogan at this point is dishonest. It's not just like, oh, he's got the wrong ideology and he's been misled. Like, no, you're just a liar and you're dishonest and you're pretending you don't know a lot of stuff that you do know. You just wouldn't say it because it would piss off your friends.
But now, with how much Joe has changed, he probably thinks Joe's sold out. And there's this part from the podcast they did where they're talking about people selling out. And it sounds like Joe could be talking about himself now, because he says once you get a lot of advertisers or investors involved in your show, they influence who you have on, what you talk about, and what you promote. So then you're not independent anymore, but you don't have to worry about money as much. And Joe was talking about how tempting that is.
You're back in the same trap that you were trying to avoid, if you were trying to avoid that trap in the first place. They just started a thing. And then along the way, that thing became profitable and people recognized it was profitable. And then they swooped in and tried to buy it. Someone comes along, hey, Coffeezilla, we've got X amount of money for you.
Oh, yeah.
And then you don't have to worry about money anymore. Oh, don't you want to do that? And then you're like, okay, well, here now you have to interview this person.
It's all to promote some crappy crypto coin or something like that. That's what it always